Okay, welcome to all of you guys in Shubham CISCO Tech Academy. Now, this is the day one, and in day one, we are going to discuss about the CCNA. Okay, so guys, before I start anything, first of all, we need to understand something about the CCNA. Okay, so what do you mean by CCNA? What CCNA stands for? CCNA means Cisco Certified Network, and that is guys associate. Fine. So that is the full form of CCNA, right? And what is the exam code for CCNA? That is 200-301. That is the exam code for CCNA. Done, everyone. Now the thing is, who launched the CCNA and why actually we need the CCNA? What is the main reason for CCNA? So, who launched the CCNA? CCNA is the exam and that is conducted by Cisco. And I hope everyone is already aware about the Cisco, right? What is Cisco? Cisco is the company, right? Everyone. What is Cisco? Cisco is the company. Fine. Cisco is founded around 1984. You guys can check in the Google, but according to my point of view, that is around 1984. Okay. Now, what is the main business of Cisco? Anyone? What is the main business of Cisco? Cisco basically the main business of Cisco on networking device manufacturing. What is networking device manufacturing? Right? Everyone. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Now, so what we can say, Cisco is the leading technology company and they are primarily focused on designing, manufacturing, as well as selling the networking hardware. Not only the networking hardware, software, telecommunication equipment like this. Okay, so this is the main business of Cisco. Fine. Now, Cisco, we can say Cisco business revolves around Cisco provides us network infrastructure as well as the security solution also. Clear? And the main thing, Cisco provides us the hardware component. For example, routers, switches, right? So there are multiple devices that Cisco is manufacturing. And not only the device, even the iOS, right? Even Cisco developed the iOS also. Clear? Now, now the thing is, for example, if I am preparing and if I am developing any device, so definitely what I want someone knows these devices very well, right or wrong, right? Because for example, if I am developing any device, I want everyone should aware about this device. So you guys can install it, you guys can configure it, you guys can troubleshoot it, right? Now, so in same way, Cisco is developing the device, protocol, iOS, security thing, telecommunication equipment, many things. Now Cisco want the individuals who wants to enter in the networking industry, they must know something about the network. So that's the reason Cisco set a standard. What Cisco do? Cisco set a standard. But how? On the basis of exam. So that's the reason Cisco divided the exam in the three categories. First one is associate level, that is called CCNA. Then CCNP, that is the professional level. And then CCI, that is the expert level. Right? Everyone. So that's the reason this is the main motive of CCNA that is developed by Cisco. Now, if anyone asks you why actually Cisco launched the CCNA, the basic thing, that is the concept is very clear because Cisco is developing many things. Like Cisco is developing the device, Cisco is launching their iOS, Cisco has software components, Cisco has security component, multiple things. But the thing is, who is going to manage these things? Right? So that's the reason Cisco want an engineer, Cisco want an individual. They must have knowledge about the routing, switching, security thing, everything. So that to solve this problem, Cisco set the standard in the form of different exam. That is CCNA, CCNP, and CCI. Clear? Everyone. I hope you guys understand something. It's clear to all of you, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
So Cisco first exam is CCNA. So CCNA is just like, you can say, the entry level exam, or you can say this is the associate level. So that is just a entry level exam. Fine. So when you are doing the CCNA, it means you have something knowledge about the network. For example, routing, switching, something wireless like this. Clear? And CCNA exam was launched around, according to me, in 1998. You can cross check, but according to me, this one. But the main motive is CCNA. CCNA is just a entry level exam. Clear? So if any individuals have CCNA, then company is expecting from you, you must have something knowledge about the network. Clear? Now, after the CCNA, then the next exam is called, guys, CCNP. Now, what is the use of CCNP? Basically, CCNP is the professional level exam, right? Everyone, what is CCNP? CCNP is just like a professional level exam. Yes or no? Yes. Tell me, guys, yes or no? Yes. So, if you are doing the CCNP, it means you have something knowledge about professional level, like you have a deeper knowledge about how to troubleshoot the thing, how to plan the network, how to configure the network like this. Getting my point? So that is the CCNP. So according to me, I categorize the CCNA on CCNP like this. In CCNA, we just learn the things. Again, I am telling, in CCNA, we just learn the thing. Getting my point? But in CCNP, we implement the thing. According to me, this is the categorize, and that is the definition, and or you can say that is the difference between CCNA and CCNP. Because, for example, if you complete the CCNA and if you join any company as a L1 engineer, definitely you have restrictions, multiple restrictions, right? You can't go in the data center and you configure on the Nexus. No, you have very limited restrictions. So that's the reason I'm telling always, in CCNA, you guys need to focus on how the thing is going. For example, if you are reading any topic, for example, VLAN. So first of all, you need to understand the VLAN, why we need VLAN. And in CCNP level, you need to implement the thing. Clear? So that is the difference between CCNA and CCNP. And for example, when you complete the CCNP, then you can go for the CCI, that is the expert level. And in expert level, you are the expertise, or you are the expert on complex network. Getting my point? And you have lots of scope to become, what can I say? You have lots of scope to become a leader in this domain, right? So basically that is the CCNA, CCNP, and CCI. Clear, everyone? I hope it's clear to all of you. Now, in Cisco, we know, I told you Cisco is providing lots of things, or we can say Cisco presence nowadays. There are lots of places there Cisco is present, or you can say Cisco has a strong presence nowadays. In 90% company, you will see the Cisco devices, right? So again, we can think what actually Cisco is providing. I already told you, Cisco is not only providing the hardware devices. Don't think like this. I told you, even if you are using the iOS, that is also developed by Cisco. Clear, everyone? It's clear to all of you now. For example, I already told you about the networking device. You already know router, switches, right now. So these are the high performance devices, and you can say these devices are the backbone for corporate and service provider. For example, if you are working in any corporate, there you are using the router and switches, and that is the backbone. That is the backbone for every company. Hardware is always backbone, right? Now, for example, in cyber security, if I am telling about the cyber security, yes, Cisco is also there. Cisco is also there. For example, if you are using the firewall, right? Yes, we are using Cisco ASA. Getting my point? That is also developed by Cisco. Getting my point, everyone? For example, VPN. Yes, there are some VPN that is also developed by Cisco. For example, next thing is you can say about the collaboration. For example, collaboration, right? For example, right now we joined our call on WebEx. Yes or no? right? And that is also developed by CISCO. Getting my point? So here, by the help of WebEx, what you can do, you can collaborate with each other. You can do the video conferencing, you can messaging, right? You have a team collaboration, like, right? So many organizations are using the WebEx also. Even by the help of WebEx, you can take the remote of the devices. Getting my point? The fourth one is, for example, cloud. Yes, for example, nowadays we are using the SDN, software defined networking, right? So you can say Cisco also offers the SDN, or you can say the cloud solution. For example, nowadays we are using the Cisco ACI. Yes, Cisco Meraki. That is also developed by Cisco, right? So these are the main, what can I say? These are the main function, or you can say main area of Cisco. So that's the reason, if there are multiple areas of Cisco, then definitely Cisco wants to manage the thing. So that's the reason Cisco want an individual who have something knowledge about these parts. And how you will get the knowledge about these parts? When you complete the certification, when you complete the course, right? So basically that is the thing, and that is the reason we need the CCNA. I hope it's clear to all of you. You guys understand? Okay. Now the next thing is, I already told you the exam code. Exam code is, guys, 200,301. That is the exam code. Clear? Now, the version is for CCNA, we are using currently V1.1. That is the version we are using. Previously, we are using 1.0. But I think after the 20th of August, that is now expired. Now the latest version is 1.1. Clear? So that is the latest version of Cisco exam. And what is the duration for the exam? When you go for the CCNA exam, the duration of the exam will be, guys, 120 minutes. What is, how many minutes you will get? 120 minutes. And around you will get the questions like 100 to 120 questions you will get in your exam. And all the questions will be either multiple choice, either drag and drop, either fill in the blanks, like this. Either you will get some scenario based questions. So basically in CCNA exam, the total number of questions you will get around 100 to 120 questions, and time you will get around 120 minutes. Done, everyone? I hope it's clear to all of you. Now, see, I can show you one thing. It's visible to all of you? Okay. See, that is the Cisco 200,301 V11 exam, right? Everyone. And that is recently launched. Around I told you after the 20th of August. Clear? Now, what is the time period, guys? 120 minutes you will get. 120. And questions you will get around 100 to 120 questions. Fine. And when you are preparing for the CCNA exam, you must need to prepare these topics. It means you will get the questions from these topics. And for every topic, the weightage is here. For example, from network fundamental, you will get the 20% questions from network fundamental. From network access, you will get the 20% question. For IP connectivity, you will get the 25% question. For IP services, you will get the 10%. For security fundamental, you will get the 15%. And for automation, you will get the 10%. So that is the weightage for each and every topic. Clear? It's clear to all of you? Everyone? Tell me. Right?
Yes.
Now, I told you before this, or before 20th of August, I see here one more thing. When can register? Yes, after 20th of August. So it means this CCNA V1.1 exam implemented after 20th of August. It means if now you are planning for the CCNA exam, it means you will be go with CCNA V1.1. Clear? Now there is one more question here. What percentage of exam is being updated in V1.1? What is the meaning of this? Meaning of this is, previously we are using the 1.0. Now we are using 1.1. So what is the difference? So here Cisco is telling in the syllabus around 10% syllabus is changed from 1.0 to 1.1. Now I will show you what are the things changed here. I hope it's visible to all of you, right? Okay, see very carefully. When you compare, that is the old one, V1.0, that is the old one, and that is the new one. When you compare, see, this is the old one. In old one, when we are reading the CCNA switching part. In switching part, we have a topic STP. In STP, there are multiple topics like what is root pro, what is root bridge, like this. So these are the topic previously. Now in V1.1, some topics are added like root guard, loop guard, BPDU filter, and BPDU. These are the additional topic Cisco added. Getting my point, everyone? Here in wireless part, you will see there, you guys will see some additional topics. Some additional topics. Fine. Now, when see DNA center, see here in V1.1, some AI or machine learning is added. And the main thing is here we added some part that is called Ansible or Terraform. So that is the difference, and that is around 10% things Cisco changed here from 1.0 to 1.1. Clear, everyone? I hope it's clear to all of you. Now, next thing is in CCNA, what are the tools we are going to use for CCNA? Guys, the main tool which we are using for the lab, first one is packet tracer, and second one is GNS tree. So basically, these are the two tools we are going to use for the CCNA. The basic tool is from packet tracer. So we are going to start with the packet tracer and gradually we will move to the GNS tree. Fine. Now, I hope everyone is already aware about the packet tracer and GNS. If not, I can tell you something about the packet tracer and GNS. See, packet tracer is the tool which you need to install. How can you install? You guys can go on the website, and here you need to write the download packet tracer. What? Download packet tracer. Fine. And you will get one website. I can show you. Download packet tracer. See, this one, the first website you need to open. So when you open the first website, see, here we are on this option. What you need to do, here you need to create your account. What I am telling, guys, here you need to create your account. Getting my point, everyone? So I already created the account, so that's the reason my username and password is visible here. But for your case, you need to create your account first. Clear? So when you create your account, you need to follow the same way. So here you need to go like this, and see here, download the packet tracer like this. They are telling like this. Here you will go again, you need to log in here. There is something issues here on this website, but on this website you guys need to install the packet tracer. You will get the download Cisco packet tracer, but I think nowadays they are telling to complete one basic course, so you need to enroll there. That is complete free of cost. You need to just enroll there, and I think that course is around for 10 to 20 minutes, and you need to cover it. Then you will get the option to download the Cisco packet tracer. Okay, so you guys can do this. Clear? Any doubt? I hope you guys can install it. Done. Now, second thing is GNS tree. I told you about the GNS. So guys, for GNS, what you need to do, you need to follow some steps to install the GNS tree. You need to follow some steps. I hope my screen is visible. See here, I already guys mention here. See, what you need to do, you need to download GNS tree in your browser. On first website you need to open, and you will get these type of options. And again, guys, you need to sign up here. Okay, or you can say you need to create your account there. Fine. So when you create the account, you will get the interface like this. So if you have a Windows, if you have a Mac, you can choose these one. For example, in my case, I have a window, so I click here on download part. So when I will click on the download part, download will start. Clear, everyone? So download will start. Once you will download, you need to just double click on it and try to install it. So for every option, click on next, and it will automatically start installing like this. Clear, everyone? Tell me, guys, it's clear? Now,
yes.
When you will install this, see, you will get one options like this. So here, just select no. Then after this, you will get options like this. Here, what you need to do here, they are asking you want to run this GNS3 inside the VM or locally. So if you have a VM, then you can choose the VMware. But if you want to run the GNS3 locally, please click here on run the application on local computer. So this option you need to select and click on the next. Done. So after that, what you do, just click on next, 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 and till finish. Fine. So when you click on the last option, finish, the GNS3 will install in your machine. Done. When GNS3 will install and when you try to open, the GNS3 interface looks like this. Looks like this. Getting my point? Everyone, tell me. Is this clear to all of you?
Yeah, it's clear.
I can show you here. See, in my machine, GNS3 is already installed. Clear? So see, I hope this interface is visible to all of you. So your GNS machine, your GNS will also visible like this. Getting my point, everyone? Now, for example, I want to open something or I want to create a project. If you want to create any types of topology, what you need to do? You need to create the project. Fine. But the thing is how? See, go to the file. When you click on the open project, when I try to click on the open project, if already there are multiple labs are there, but in your case, that will be not created. So what you will do, you will create here new blank project. Now it is asking to what is the name you want for this project. Fine. For example, I want to create the project for CCNA test. I write here CCNA test and click on OK. So see, now it's not blur. Previously, it was like a blur, right? So now new project is created. Fine. So these are the options. When I click here, see my routers are visible. Here my switches are visible. Here my PCs are visible. Getting my point? But in your case, this router and this switches will not visible. Why? Because first of all, you need to install the images of router and switches. Then after you guys will be able to open the router and switch. For example, I want to open this router. What I'm doing, just drag and down here. See, my routers is there. I want to open the switch. See, I just drag and down. So my router and my switches are there. I want to connect it. Just click here, choose the interface and connect it like this. So both devices are connected, but both devices are still down because here you are seeing the red thing. So that means that is down. So how can you run these machines? Just select it like this, and here this is the power on button. I just click here. It is telling you, are you want to start all the device? I just click on yes, I want to start. See, now the green option is there. So it means now my device is in start. Now I want to take the console. What you need to do, just right click here. Just either you can do the right click. See, the console is there of this device. Getting my point, everyone? It's clear to all of you? See, this is the console of this router. Fine, everyone. I hope it's clear to all of you. Now I want to off all the machine. What can I do here? Do you want to stop all the device? Yes, I want to stop all the device. Fine. But the main thing is, guys, when you will install the GNS3, you will not get what? You will not get the router and switches. So first of all, you must need to install the router and switches image. Then after you guys will able to see here router or switches. But the thing is how? See, I will share, guys, these things with all of you. See, I have GNS3 iOS. Here router iOS and switches iOS is already there. Okay. I'm going to share these iOS with all of you. Okay. So you guys can download it and you guys can use this iOS here in the GNS3. What you need to do, you need to go in edit, preference, and here in preference, when you go to dynamics, here see iOS router. What you need to do, just click on new. You are using the locally, so just locally. Here next, you are installing the new images. To click on new images, you need to browse the images. For example, this image is here. Just browse it, click on open like this. Next, that's all. Understand, everyone? Clear? Tell me, guys.
Yes.
And
Shubham,
for the switches, you need to go in the IO device. In IO device, same process you need to follow for the switch. So by this way, you can add your router and switches there. Done, everyone? Okay. So basically, guys, these are the steps you need to follow for router and switches installation. Fine. So the thing is, what I'm trying to say, tools we are going to use in the CCNA. So generally guys, the main thing we are going to use two tools. First one is Packet Tracer and second one is GNS3. Fine. Packet Tracer, I already told you how you can install it. And for GNS, I already told you what are the steps you need to follow for GNS installation. And I'm going to share the iOS for router and switches for all of you. Fine. You just need to download it and copy in your device and extract it. And you need to copy that device there. Done. Now, after all these things, our next point is what is the syllabus of CCNA? Now, again, you guys have some query. Yes, sir, what are the things you are going to cover in the CCNA? Guys, don't worry. We are going to cover each and everything which is the part of Cisco. And what are the topics Cisco is telling to cover in the CCNA? Fine. See, this is the official website of Cisco, right? Everyone, this is the official website of Cisco. I already told you these are the topic for CCNA, right? See here, I click here. When I click here, that is the first topic is called, guys, networking fundamental. Yes or no? Yes, in networking fundamental, these are the topic. First of all, you need to focus on about the networking device. For example, what is router, what is switch, what are the types of switch. For example, here in the according to the Cisco is telling there are two types of switches like L2 switch, L3 switches, right? What is the difference between L2 switches and L3 switches? There are one more types of switches that is called managed switch and unmanaged switch. So these are the things we are going to discuss. Now, what is the firewall? What is access point? What is Cisco DNA? What is Cisco WLC? What is endpoint? Server? What is PoE? So guys, these are the network fundamental, or you can say network component. Fine. So that is the first one. Second, in network fundamental, you need to focus on the types of topology or architecture. In different company have different architecture. Different company have different architecture. For example, some company is using the 2-tier, some company is using the T3-tier, like this. So that is something we need to discuss in CCNA. Fine. What is 2-tier? What is 3-tier? What is spine leaf? What do you mean by WAN? What is SOHO? What is cloud? Like this. Once we will cover these things, we will focus on the cabling part. In cabling part, we will focus what are the physical interface in the Cisco device. For example, what do you mean by Ethernet? For example, here we connect the fast Ethernet, here we connect the gig, here we gig 10 gig, 1 gig, like this. For example, when you go into the company and when you see something like this, then you must know what is this. So we will focus on what do you mean by Ethernet, what are the types of Ethernet. Then after we will focus on the fiber. There are mainly two types of fiber, like single mode fiber, multi-mode fiber, like this. So we will cover these things also. Fine. After this, we will discuss what do you mean by shared media and what do you mean by point-to-point network. Fine, everyone. After this, guys, we have a topic for what do you mean by duplex. What do you mean by duplex? There are three types of duplex. We are going to discuss. What do you mean by speed? What do you mean by broadcast domain? What do you mean by collision domain? Getting my point, everyone? What is the benefit of broadcast domain and what is the disadvantage of broadcast domain, and how we can solve this disadvantage of broadcast domain? If you guys anyone know about the VLAN, I hope you guys know something about how we can break the broadcast domain. VLAN is used to break the broadcast domain, right? So these are the things we are going to discuss step by step. Clear? Once we cover these things, we will discuss something about the TCP and UDP. But here Cisco is telling something wrong. What can I say? Before TCP and UDP, first of all, we need to understand about the OSI model and TCP IP model. Once we will cover the OSI model and TCP IP model, then we will understand, we can easily understand the TCP and UDP. Clear, everyone? Understand? Now, once we will cover the OSI model, TCP IP model, TCP, UDP, everything, then we will move to the layer 3, that is called the network layer. And at network layer, you know, we are using the logical address. In networking, generally we are using two types of addressing. First one is, guys, physical address, and second one is called logical address. Again, I am telling, in networking, we are using two types of address. First one is physical address. Second one is logical address. Physical address is called which address, guys? MAC address, right? So as a network administrator, we are not going to assign the MAC address, right? You guys even know, as a network administrator, do you assign any MAC address? No, we are not going to assign the MAC address of the device because MAC address is already predefined by the vendor. Fine. But logical address is called which address, guys? IP address. Yes, IP address we are assigning. So here in this topic, we will discuss about IP address. What is IP address? How can we assign the IP address to router? How can we assign the IP address to PC? Like this. What are the types of IP address? What is private IP address? What is public IP address? What are the IP address reserved? What is unicast? What is multicast? What is broadcast? Everything we are going to discuss here. And the main thing we are going to discuss here about IP address, that is called subnetting. That is called subnetting. Fine. What is subnetting? Basically, we use the subnetting to avoid the wastage of IP address. Fine. And generally, there are two methods by which we are performing the subnetting. First one is called FLSM and second one is called VLSM. In coming days, we will discuss what is the FLSM, what is VLSM, and what is the difference between FLSM and VLSM. And I am guarantee you, when you guys will see my lecture of FLSM and VLSM, you guys will champion of subnetting. It's my guarantee. Done, everyone. So I will tell you how we can perform the FLSM and how we can perform the VLSM. Clear, everyone? Done. Now, in network fundamental, there are one more topic, guys, that is wireless, and that is the introduction of wireless. In wireless, you must know about the channels, you must know about the SSID, you must know about the RF. So basically, these are the things we will cover here in the wireless part. For example, when you are connecting your laptop with any Wi-Fi, you definitely see any names. Yes or no? Everyone, yes? What is the meaning of this? The name which you are showing, that is called in networking language, that is called SSID. That is called SSID. Fine. So everything we will discuss, no problem. After this, guys, there is one more topic here, that is virtualizations, servers, containers, and VRF. And here there are 1, 2, 3 topics. The main important topic is VRF. Yes, exactly. We are going to discuss about the IP basics also. Basically, if we are discussing about the logical address means IP address we are discussing. So there are two versions of IP address, version number 4 and version number 6. Version number 4 and version number 6. Fine. But still nowadays, 90% we are using the version number 4 and in some cases still we are using the version number 6. Fine. But yes, we will cover the IP basics also. Fine. And the last topic of network fundamental, guys, that is behavior of switching. You can say behavior of switching. For example, if this is switch, how switch exactly behave? That is all the topics related to this. Fine. Switch maintain the MAC address table. What do you mean by MAC address table? Switch maintain the entry in the MAC address table for some period of time. That is called aging. What is aging? What are the aging time? How do we change the aging time? Yes or no? These are the things. How actually the switch will respond when switch will receive any types of packet. How switch will forward the packet. How switch will take the forwarding decision. Everything is the part of this topic. Fine. So we will discuss the behavior of switch here. Clear, everyone? So this is all about, guys, network fundamental, and network fundamental carry how much weight is 20%. Fine. Now the next topic is, guys, network access. In network access, we need to focus on switching. And switching, here we will going to cover about what is access port, what is trunk port, what is default VLAN, what is inter VLAN connectivity, what is trunk, what is native VLAN, what are the protocols we are using in the trunk. Getting my point? So these are the things we are going to discuss. Here we will going to discuss about the CDP, LLDP. Here we will going to discuss about the ether channel. Here we are going to discuss about the STP. I told you, na, here see root guard, loop guard, BPDU filter and BPDU guard. These are the additional topic in V1.1. Done, everyone. Now after this, here something about the wireless. AP. AP means, guys, access point. Fine. So in access point, there are some mode. And actually, I will tell you here how actually AP will work. Okay. So in this topic, we will cover these things. Fine. Here we will cover something about the radius, something about the telnet, something about the SSH, something about the HTTP, HTTPS, like this. So guys, that is called network access, and the weightage for network access is around 20%. Fine. And in IP connectivity topic, that topic is called, guys, routing topic. Network access topic is called switching, and that is called routing. Here, generally, we will focus on the routing part. Routing part means here we are going to cover what do you mean by routing table, what do you mean by AD value, what do you mean by gateway, what do you mean by metric, everything. Fine. Here we are going to discuss how router exactly take the forwarding decision. Fine. It means whenever router will receive any packet, what are the things router will check, and router will, after check, router will take the decision. So these are the things we are going to discuss. Fine. And after this, guys, we will discuss to configure the static routing and default routing on a router. So there are multiple types of routes we are configuring on the router. For example, default route, network route, host route. So what is this and what is the command to configure this? Everything we are going to discuss here. And after this, routing protocol that is called OSPF. Fine. So here we will discuss the OSPF also. Clear? So these all the topics is related to the routing, and the last topic is called, guys, FHRP. And in FHRP, the main topic which we need to discuss, that is called HSRP. So we will discuss what is HSRP, what is the use of HSRP, and what are the command we are going to configure the HSRP. So everything we are going to discuss here in IP connectivity. And see, the weightage of this is 25%. It means this is the most important topic for CCNA. Fine, everyone. Now the next one is, guys, IP services. IP services means, for example, if you are using the network and there are some protocol which provide us some services. Fine, and that is called IP services. For example, we are using the NAT. NAT provide us some services. For example, NAT is just converting our private to public or public to private IP. So it means NAT is a technology that is providing the services to us, right? So that is called IP services. Okay. So here we are going to cover the NAT, types of NAT, for example, static NAT, dynamic NAT, PAT, how we can configure the pool, everything we are going to discuss in the very detailed way about the NAT. NAT, DNS, DHCP, syslog, quality of services, SSH, TFTP, FTP, every topic we are going to discuss one by one. Clear? So that is called IP services, and the weightage for IP services is around 10%. And next one is, guys, security. You know that is the most important part for every network engineer nowadays. In security, we will discuss, these are the complete theoretical part. Here you guys need to read something. What is user awareness, what is training, what is physical access, like this. For example, whenever you work in any company, whenever you are going for the data center or any a room where your network devices will be there, definitely you need access. Without this is not possible. This room or this data center is accessible by everyone. No, only the authorized person can access the data center, right? So how we can control this? This can be controlled by the help of physical access. For example, if you are working in a company, definitely you have a identity card, and many company you will get the access on the identity card. It means when you punch your identity card on in front of the gate, then gate will open and you can enter. And that access is not provided to all of the employees. No, that is for only authorized user, right? So that is something that is completely theoretical part. You need to focus on these things. Clear? After that, guys, here in security fundamental, the main topic which we need to cover, that is called VPN part. Something about the IPsec and something about the site to site VPN. The first topic. Second main topic is we are going to cover here ACL. Third topic we are going to cover about what is DHCP snooping and what is the port security. Third topic here which we need to cover. Fourth topic we will cover here AAA. And this is related to the wireless security. So we will cover this one also. So guys, these are the 5 topics that is very important in the security fundamental, and it cover around 15%. Fine. And all the topic we are going to cover one by one. Okay. In automations and programmability, the main topic which we need to cover, that is called enable. That is enable. Fine. Nowadays, enable is also very important. For enable, before learn the enable, guys, you must need to learn the Linux. Okay. So try to work on the Linux part also if you want to learn the enable. Okay. So nowadays, it's also quite demanding in market. Why I am telling this one? I'm just giving you an example. For example, if you are working in any company, fine. And for example, in this company, there are multiple projects there. For example, one project is LinkedIn. One project is LinkedIn. Second project is, for example, Zoom. Third project is, for example, WebEx. So there are 3 clients in the same company. And if you aware about something, every clients have different subnet, right? We are not going to assign the same subnet to every client. No, it will make the blunder if you assign the same subnet to every client, because every clients have different requirement, right? So whenever you create the policy on the firewall, so what you can do, you can separate the policy according to the subnet. Fine. So for every client, subnet will be different. For example, for LinkedIn, for example, we provide the subnet 192.168.110.0/24. This one. For example, Zoom, I assign the subnet 192.168.220.0/24. And for WebEx, I assign 192.168.330. Sorry, 225.0/24. For example, I'm just writing the thing for example. So see, for LinkedIn, I assigned this subnet. For Zoom, I assigned this subnet. And for WebEx, I assigned this subnet. It means LinkedIn is, for example, LinkedIn is using the VLAN 110. For example, Zoom is using the VLAN 220 and WebEx is using the VLAN 225. It means every client have different subnet. Getting my point? Now, for example, in your company, this is the training room. This is the training room. And in this training room, every client wants to train their employee. And let's suppose there multiple PCs are there. So tell me one thing, at a one time, and definitely this PC is connected with the LAN port, yes or no? Yes, every PC will be connected with the LAN port. And then this LAN port must be any VLAN, yes or no? Yes. So how many clients you have? 3 clients you have. And all the 3 clients is going to use the same training room, right? But this is not possible. At the same time, you configure one port in the same VLAN. No, this is not possible. You can configure on the same port, you configure 3 different VLAN. No, at the same time, you can configure the single VLAN only on the single port, right? Tell me yes or no? Yes. So, for example, if in your company the requirement is LinkedIn is telling, I am going to use this training room from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Zoom is telling, I am going to use this training room from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And WebEx is telling, I am going to use this training room from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So as a network administrator, this is not possible. Every 2 or 3 hours, you go and change the VLAN. No. So what I will do, I will prefer the automations and I will prefer the scripting. So by the help of Ansible, we will write the script and we will implement the script and we will write the time and table, everything. So what I will do, you do not need to do anything. After whatever the time you already mentioned in your script, the VLAN will automatically change in the LinkedIn, in the Zoom, in the WebEx automatically. So as a network administrator, you do not need to change the VLAN after every 2 hours or 3 hours. No, it will automatically change. And that is possible by the help of Ansible. And in Ansible, generally we are writing the script and we are writing the script in Linux. So that's the reason I am telling you, before learn the automation or Ansible, you must have something knowledge about the Linux. Done, everyone? Now, come to the next point. That is all about, guys, CCNA syllabus. Okay. And what are the things we are going to cover in our coming class one by one? Clear? And I hope everyone understand very well. Now, next thing is how to prepare yourself for CCNA and for the interview. Fine. This is the very basic question. How to prepare yourself for CCNA exam and the main thing for the interview. For example, you already completed the CCNA course. What is the next? How you go for the interview? So guys, according to my experience, what can I do? You just need to follow some steps, then it will be better for you. First thing you need to focus, just make exam blueprint. You must have an exam blueprint. It means in front of you, just put your syllabus and try to focus on it one by one. Fine. For example, on some topic, you know everything and you are confident, yes, you can answer anything. Just give the less time there and focus on only those areas where you are thinking that area is weak for me, because you are the only one who can identify your strength and who can work on your weakness part. Getting my point? So that is the best way. Fine. And second thing, what I can suggest you must need to maintain one steady schedule. For example, if you are planning for any exam and if you are planning for any interview, for example, if you are working, or if you have a very less time, but at least you can just commit yourself. Yes, whatever the things is going on in my life, no matter, but I will give my 2 to 3 hours daily. Getting my point? So that is the commitment and that is the schedule. So as a network engineer, every network engineer, this is the schedule. Either you are working or either you are not working. For example, I am working as a network administrator, but every day I am giving myself around 1 to 2 hours to learn the things. Getting my point? So yes, that is the commitment, because we are in the domain where on every single day something change. And if you are not updated with the current scenario, you will be back. For example, if you want to switch any company and if you don't know the latest technology, what is going on, definitely you guys will face the challenges with the company, with the interview, right? So that's the reason I am suggesting everyone, either you are preparing for the exam, either preparing for the interview, or either you are working on daily basis, give yourself at least 1 to 2 hours. Clear? So that is the study schedule. Okay. And the third thing, material. Material means study notes. I will tell you, I will give you for every topic study notes, and that is written by me. But again, I am telling you that all the notes which you guys receive, that notes is written by me. It means whenever I am writing the notes, I am revising the things. Yes or no? Are you guys agree or no? Because I am very honest with all of you. Whenever I am writing any notes, I am taking help of Google. I am taking help from any other YouTube channel. I am taking help of every resources. Yes, that is the human nature. Because I don't know everything. I am telling I don't know everything. But yes, I am taking the preference from multiple places. For example, I am reading the CISCO books and everything. And from there, I am collecting the best thing and I am preparing my notes and I am giving you these notes. But what if I am reading the CISCO book, I am watching any other YouTube channel, or if I am reading any other content, if I am checking any other website, it means who is reading? Finally, I am reading the things. So if I am reading the things, it means I am gaining the knowledge from different resources. Getting my point? And I am preparing the notes I am just giving you. But again, I am telling that study notes must be prepared by you. I am giving you the PDF. Yes, you can read the PDF. That is enough. But I am requesting everyone should have your own notes, and that note should be in your language. Fine. So maybe whatever the things I am writing, this is in my language. Maybe whatever the things you guys will understand and whatever the same thing you guys will write, that is something different. That is common thing. So that notes must be your own language. So start preparing your notes. Okay. So whenever you work on your own notes, definitely you will learn something more. Clear? Understand? So basically this is the way. And the fourth thing you must need to follow on the lab environment. Please prepare the lab environment. For each and every topic, we are going to discuss the lab. Okay. And again, I'm telling you guys, not fully dependent on me. Fine. In the class, whatever the labs I will tell you, that labs will be limited. For example, we will discuss the VLAN. I will tell you 2-3 scenario. But yes, for the practice perspective, you can create the VLAN lab around 5 lab. Just make the target, because I prepared myself accordingly. So that's the reason whatever the things I'm sharing you my experience with you. Whatever the topics you are preparing, just prepare at least 5 lab. 5 lab with different scenario. Fine. And do the thing, do the lab. Clear? And whenever your concept will be clear, and when you are doing the lab without any help, I am guarantee you guys will be the champion of that topic when you are doing the at least 5 lab for each topic. Fine. It's clear, everyone. Anyone have any doubt? I hope you guys understand. Tell me, guys. I am waiting. It's clear now. Now, this is the most common question, and I can say that is the most trending question every CCNA students are asking to me is, sir, when I complete the CCNA, what are the jobs I will get and what will be my responsibility? Fine. Guys, in a market, or I can say in a company, different company have different designation. Fine. For example, network administrator. That is the very basic. In multiple company have network administrator. Okay. Network engineer. That is the designation. In network engineer, in some companies using the categorize this network engineer role as the L1, L2, L3. And in some company that is categorized like network engineer, network administrator, junior, senior, or intermediate, like this. So different company has different designation, but roles and responsibility will be same. Clear, everyone? So for example, if you are working as a network administrator, what you need to do? The first thing you need to do, you need to support your project. For example, if in your company there are 15, 20, 30 projects are running, so you are in the support. It means you need to support each and every project on the basis of routing, on the basis of switching, on the basis of firewall, on the basis of everything, wireless, everything. So you need to support. This is the roles and responsibility of network engineer. But if you have a designation as a junior, yes, definitely you guys will get the tickets, or you will get the task according to your designation. Clear? So for example, if you are as the network administrator junior, so definitely you will not get the task, please create the network. This is my new company setup, or this is the new client, and please create the complete network for this client. No, you will get the tickets, or you will get the task like please move the VLAN, please allow the VLAN on the trunk, like this type of tickets or these type of tasks you will get as a junior network administrator. Fine. For example, if you are intermediate, you will get the task like this. Please allow this URL, and please whitelist this URL on the Palo Alto. Please allow this MAC address on Cisco ICE. Please configure this access point, like this. And if you are the senior one, you will do everything. It means generally on P1, P2 levels tickets, you guys will be involved as a senior network engineer. Clear? So guys, these are the jobs responsibility, and these are the jobs after CCNA you guys will get by the company. I can show you the things. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. I open one portal, that is the Naukri portal. If you guys are from India, you guys aware it. If you guys are not from India, I can tell you this is the job portal in India. Here we are applying for the job. Okay, see here, I open one job portal. What is the thing here? Network engineer, right? What is the experience this company wants? 0 to 3 year, right? And when you see the job description, are you guys able to see it? Everyone, are you guys able to see it? See what they want. They want maximize network performance by monitoring, troubleshooting, network problem, outage, upgrade, network optimization, everything. Right? So see, support for administrator firewall environment. It means they are telling they need some people who have knowledge about the firewall also. What they are telling, they want Linux also. They want Linux also, right? Certification, they want CCNA, CCNP certification. Fine. They want, you must have knowledge about AWS. Fine. They are telling you must have a knowledge about the VPN, IPsec, VPN, SSL, site-to-site VPN. They are telling firewall, Cisco ASA, Palo Alto firewall, you have knowledge, right? You have knowledge about the routing switching like VLAN, inter-VLAN routing, VTP, STP, Ether channel, L3, right? BGP, static routing, dynamic routing, like this. You have a knowledge about the Linux and Cell. Cell I told you, like this Ansible. So these are the skills they want. So these are the job description I show you in front of you. So whenever you are doing the CCNA, so and you are going for the job, you guys have something knowledge about these things. Then you guys go for the interview. Getting my point, everyone? It's clear to all of you. I hope you guys understand something. Clear? For example, I open the second job opportunity. See, here you will see the same thing. Same thing here. What is the roles? As a L1. As a L1, they are telling configure and install various network devices like router, switches, firewall, VPN. So like this, they want these type of things you must have. Fine. Provide the L1 support and troubleshooting to resolve the issue. Yes, I told you, whenever you are doing as the L1 support, you will get the tickets, you will get the task according to the L1. According to the L1. Everyone. So As a network administrator, these are the things you guys will get. Now, the last thing in this course, which we are going to start from today, in this course, what are the things you will get? So guys, I just clear you one thing. Here you guys will get, first thing, recording for every classes. Every class recording, first thing. Second thing you guys will get, for every class, you guys will get my handwritten notes, complete. Third thing you guys will get, job assistance. Job assistance means I will provide you the job assistance for India locations only. Okay. In job assistance, I will provide you, I have some reference. If whatever the reference I will get, I will share with you. And if you are ready for the interview, I can suggest you go for this. Fine. Third thing, resume writing. I will guide you how to write the resume. Okay. I will verify your resume and I will tell you what is the things you need to change in your resume. Clear? Everyone. So, and once you will finish your batch, you guys must need to sit in my assessment. It means you guys need to go into assessment. First, when you complete your switching, you guys need to sit in the assessment number 1 and you need to pass your assessment number 1. Once your routing will complete, there will be a second assessment that is for the routing. That is the, so there are 2 assessments in my in this course you guys will get. Fine. And whatever the marks and whatever the things you guys will get, and accordingly I will tell you in which area you guys need to improve yourself. Fine. And after finalize this course, when you complete this course, I will provide you the completion certificate also. Clear? So I hope everyone get everything about this course. Clear? Everyone, tell me.